joking. So I'm going to do my best to not have to read this, but I'm going to sometimes pause and have to take a break. But before I start anything, I just wanted to say that it's really crazy looking around the room tonight, because if you want to know Molly's history, it's literally all right here.
Yeah.
From the why I'm missing days to literally all I can think of is Jenny Wirt from being how old to the amount of friends that she gained through Why I'm Missing, and then moving to Philly, and you're all here too. And then all of Ben's friends and all of his family is here, and literally just looking around has made me pause. That was not a part of the speech. I just had to freestyle. Okay, now on to my actual speech, which is a straight up roast of Ben and Molly. All right, so I've always wanted to be a stand-up comedian, and I've never had the nerve to do it, so let's try to do it tonight. So Ben is here tonight. So Ben is here. Let's give it up for Ben, everybody. So a little thing you might not know about Ben and Molly is they met on Tinder. Does everybody know what Tinder is? It's a dating app for really lazy people that don't want to go out. But which is kind of cool, I guess. It's just the awkward part of it is after Molly and Ben met, Ben and I met on Grindr. Does anybody know what Grindr is? I'm assuming from your class, yes. So at the time that Ben and Molly met, I was living right below Molly. So as after Ben and I connected, I watched him go upstairs to Molly's apartment, and then an hour later come back down to my apartment. And I'm where did you go? Well, I mean, I guess Ben and I never really worked out, but I guess that was for the best. Another thing about Ben you should know is he has really, really good nipple pinching precision. So Dylan and I was winning 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? 3 weeks ago. I was really worked up. Ben was exhausted. I jumped up and straddled Ben. And immediately, I feel two hands come out and grab both nipples perfectly. I jumped off of him. That's a true story. That's a true story. And now,
there's a lot of shit that went down in that wedding.
it's really impressive. I share that story as a funny story, but it's something that I actually been thinking about for the past 2 weeks, just because this is kind of where I gotta read. I share it because I actually thought about it a few days after that happened. Not because of what could have been between us, but it shows your comfort with me. It shows you allow me to be me, you take me in stride, and I love that. And out of everything, I'm ad-libbing off of this speech. Out of everything from being my sister's boyfriend, or fiance, now her husband, and now being my brother, I've always considered you a really good friend.
No.
And being able to do that, straddling you, and you not getting mad, made me really appreciate you. I always appreciate you for just letting me be me. I've always really respected your confidence, your style, your intelligence, your great mood, your height, your ability to make others smile, and your just straight up love for my sister.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Molly's here, everybody. This isn't much of a roast, but it's something. Molly, it's really hard to come up with something short and sweet to say to you today. We have 36 years of history together, and that's really tough in like 2 paragraphs. I kind of stole your speech from earlier. I could go into personal stories about how I was screaming into our mom's belly when she was still in my mom's belly, going, Molly, Molly. That's a true story.
True story.
I could say how you taught me how to talk.
Yeah, that's true.
I could say how we hid in a boiler room cellar at Penn State from the cops that reeked of pee. I could tell you people about the story where I babysat you at IUP because you're high on mushrooms. But we've been there. We know these stories. I don't have to repeat them. Like, if anybody wants a good baby story, just see my mom. She's right there. She'll feel free to go over all of them.
All of them.
Molly, you are my best friend. You are my inspiration. I am who I am because of you today. Like, literally, my stress of picking this outfit out is because Molly got me into fashion and dressing nice like 15 years ago. Like, she started me in becoming like obsessed with fashion. Like, she taught me how to talk, and now she's teaching me how to dress. I feel honored to be your... Wait, what's that? I feel honored to be your maid of honor tonight. I just wish I wore a dress. You and Ben compliment each other. I love watching how you care for each other. I love watching how you teach each other. I'm going to love watching you grow together. I love seeing you happy, and you deserve every second of it. I'm so happy that you both decided to swipe right. Have that first date at Molly's apartment, who knows what happened. Then decide to spend your lives together. Here's to you and everything that counts. Cheers!
All right, let's go.